jubilation because Simon Ekpa have been vindicated. Simon Ekpa have been vindicated. All the Southeast governors then were lying against Samuel Ekpa in one way or the other. They say Samuel Ekpa is the one that is making them not to be able to provide security for Southeast. Where is Samuel Ekpa? Is he still on duty today? Where is holding them? Have they formed security outfit in Southeast that is generally not the Bubiago, they are going to chamber one they are using for their political purpose? Come to Southwest, at least Southwest, they have only one security. They have their Moteco. At least they can back on Amoteco now, they finance Amoteco now. You see the same security you see in Oyo is what you see in Ondo, is what you see in Oshu, is what you see in different states in Southwest. But that of South is like that. The answer is no. It was because of their negligence of fighting for national interest that make Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to go against all to form ESM to protect the people of the land. I said it and I want anybody to challenge me on that. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ESM was active or Samuel Ekpa was acting on behalf of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, these Fulani men that are terrorizing Southeast bushes now, can they enter? The answer is no. They hardly. Most of the violence you see then, they say, oh, it is IPOB that are buying people, was being championed by these people. The International Amnesty said it, that most of the killing that is going on in the Southeast are being orchestrated by Nigerian armies. Nigerian army have never sued the Amnesty International. Am I the one that say it? No. The Amnesty International have accused Nigerian armies. And that's why I keep saying it when I was telling you people that, oh, you said that I should not talk about Buhari. Oh, Buhari is dead. If Buhari is dead, people that work with Buhari, are they not alive? In fact, it was not Buhari that did it. It was people who work, people like Malame, Garuba, people like Rigige, Lai Mohammed, the rest of them, who orchestrated the evil that is happening in Southeast today. There is no insecurity in Southeast today. It's as a result of what these guys have caused. They occasionally planning how to cause the insecurity in the Southeast. And they brought their puppet. That is a governor. Well, I don't want to mention any name. Today, you can see under his regime how many people have lost their life. How the state youth have moved from their state to better state to be developing state. But they can keep inviting people now to come to the state. Oh, they should come home. Every Igbo should come home. The Igbos are safe. You don't need to go there, pick their internet. They know if the Southeast is safe or not. The IPOB that are supposed to do the needful, they were shying away from the truth. They divided. They say a house that is divided cannot stand. They fought against Simon Ekpa. They say Simon Ekpa is now among us. Simon Ekpa is this. Even the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu wife that is crying today, all of them, they fought against Simon Ekpa. Am I saying how did Simon Ekpa fought the war, if right or not? No. But there are ways they will have put their house in order. They do it better. But they divided their house. They say, oh, the judiciary will do the needful. The judiciary have done the needful by OMOTOSHO sending Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to life imprisonment. Where are those Efulefu Southeast leaders that were saying, oh, Samuel Ekpa? What makes Samuel Ekpa to back this sitting at home? Was it not because of the injustice, because the court of the land have ordered Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be released and the federal government refused to obey their law? That makes it at home to be more effective in Southeast. How did the issue end? Where is the law? OMOTOSHO, show me the law. Was he able to show Mazi Nnamdi Kanu the law that he used to sentence him to life imprisonment? To worsen the whole matter, they sent him to Sokoto. To go and do in Sokoto. Is it in Sokoto that they did the abomination? Whether they like it or not, we can never be one. And I keep saying it that the only solution to Nigeria problem is to divide this country, let everybody go on their own separate way. Anything aside from that, we are wasting our time. If you like, give us 100 years, more 100 years to live together. Things will get worse. I don't know whether you allow Peter Obi to become president of Nigeria. There is going to be the same thing. Nobody can redeem the image of this country anymore. Until you divide the country, Yoruba go their own, Hausa go their own, Igbo go their own. The Bible says if the foundation is being destroyed, what can the righteous do? The righteous can only destroy the foundation and rebuild the foundation. How can we destroy the foundation? Everybody should go on their own separate way. We are not meant to be. I keep saying it that this Lugard and Flora use us to do boyfriend and girlfriend. And they decided to name us Nigeria. What is the meaning of Nigeria in Yoruba? What is the meaning of Nigeria in Igbo? What is the meaning of Nigeria even in the house that they hand over the power to? And they reluctantly give that power to the Fulanis. And the Fulani feel that they are the owner of Nigeria today. They say they are fighting for revenge. The way Nigeria refuse to give them land, they fight their people. They are now inviting their Fulani from every other African country to come and fight with them. And that is the result we are seeing today. So between them, IPOB now and Samuel Ekpa, who win at last? Samuel Ekpa, give or take, will come up before 2028. But his voice has been noted. Yes. They divided the house. They say Samuel Ekpa does not work ruling them. When the leader has said, this is the person you act on my behalf. Simple as ABC. In all of these things, lawyers, everything, could they be able to say Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? No. They could not. So give or take, Kanu has defeated, Samuel Ekpa defeated them. Doesn't that IPOB now? If the IPOB is telling you, the IPOB members are not telling you they are not regretting the action they took, it's a lie. A lie. The biggest mistake they did is for they allowed them to have a divided house. And this is part of the reason why the Nigerian government used to winning them like this. If not because of the leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is still is a leader that stands by his word. Biafra or IPOB issue will have been forgotten by now. Can't you see now there's momentum now? The Fulanis are telling the Igbos, if they want to belong to Nigeria, they should drop this Biafra. Biafra is not part of them. How is Igbo man going to advise Fulani should remove Sharia law from their religion? Is it possible? The answer is no. But they're having a courage now telling the Igbos that Biafra alone is part of the reason why they cannot be part of Nigeria. If they want to have their own share, they want to become president or vice president, they should remove it. And you say we are one. Continue watching this video. Make sure you watch the video, share this video, and subscribe to this channel.
I'm sorry for any man in this Nigeria that are rejoicing for what they are doing to Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu is doing everything for you. If it is game, everything in Nnamdi Kanu, he have already, that means his business is already enter. Now he's about to name his price and they will pay him. Every Nigeria must praise that man, Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for everybody, because all these people you call senator, governor, they are there eating your own resources with them and their family. That is why they don't want you to divide the country, because these six, they are using your resources. Look at Imo State. Imo State don't even know what they have. Why should the president are coming there every time? Imo State have oil. The whole Imo State is supposed to go and fight for their oil. Imo have oil, but they don't know that that oil are taken by the federal government in the name of Nigeria, eating their own resources. That Imo State, all the whole Imo State, every son and daughters of the son of the soil of Imo State, the government must be paying you salary and give you a job. That is why you see all those men telling you, hey, don't divide. Why should Nnamdi Kanu feel remorse? Remorse of who? People that you're using one Nigeria, taking what belongs to you. Look at Abia State. Abia State. Aba. Look at the little money from their own resources they are getting. What of if you have freedom? If we have freedom, we don't need to begging people from our money, from our resources, to give us our resources to use to develop our own country. You are begging somebody to give you your own money, your resources to develop your country. That is what Nnamdi Kanu is fighting. If it's for deal that he play game, his own game is already entered. Now he will name his price. They will pay him and he enters home. They are angry against him. All the politicians is because an Igbo land, because he refused to do politics. He refused to submit to join them. He said, no, I want these people to be free. I want this Hausa, Igbo, Yoruba. There's no way these people are made to be together, because there is no love in themselves. But because all the people, the senator, the governor, the president, because of one Nigeria, they are taking what belongs to you and eating your own resources and using it to build their family and also train their children that are not in Nigeria, that are not the true son of the land, fallen children, training them in a good school in overseas. But you are going school in this country. Look at you, look at the people. You feel remorse for who? People that are using you, that they will feel remorse. His anger is because we are living like a fool that we don't know. Look at how people are negotiating with the bandits. It's because they don't want the people to spoil their business. That is why they are settling people that are supposed to be killed. And they saw a president, they saw a governor, even I saw the son of president. They sit down with a criminal, a bandit. A man that kidnapped people, and you let her go and beg him and pay him. Can you stop kidnapping? Can you stop the bandits? You call him and begin to beg him, please, how much I will pay you so that you can release people you kidnap. The person will say, this business, the work. This is the kind of government and the leader and the president you have. Okay, we died many years ago. We are fathers. This is our country. And we talk too much. It's high time we shall come out for protest. We fight for our light. Take the government out of these old people. They are there. All this is, I'm a senator, I'm a governor, I'm a president. They are there for themselves. Do you know what they call leaders? Look at the way the country is. Since I have told, nothing have ever changed. The food is skyrocketing. No job. Meeting upon meeting. Which meeting? Meeting to borrow monies. The money you are borrowing, the government use our name as the Nigeria, use our name borrowing money in our head. Now, all those money they borrow, my money is there, your money is there, it's on your head. They borrow it in the name of one Nigeria and go and borrow the money. It is your money, they use your name, they use you to go and borrow that money. If God did not send the man, Nnamdi Kanu, why did all the man saying is true? It tell you that Fulani, all these people will rise. It tell you when those things are not happening. And it tell you that who will take over the government, the leadership as a president is Tinubu. And it tell you that the person that will work it at is the INEC chairman. He said everything because it's a God that has sent him to come and liberate you from this bad Nigerian government. I am sorry for any human being that is not praying or standing for that man.
The more you look, the less you see. I have told you people that if they explain the problem of Nigeria to you and you are able to understand Nigeria, it means that you have to be taken to psychiatric hospital for you to learn. Officially, jubilation now because the US drone has finally landed in Nigeria. Yes, to spy where all those terrorists, kidnappers, banditry, according to very dark man, Gumi boys are hiding, terrorizing Nigeria. US officially there in Nigeria. But before we talk about that, let's quickly talk about what happened yesterday in Benin Republic. It is now obvious now that the Nigerian government are in support of the insecurity that is happening in Nigeria. without missing any words together. If you see the reaction, even despite that this Bola Ahmed Tinubu government does not obey the rules and don'ts of Nigeria. I have said it time without number, Nigeria politicians are the enemy of Nigeria. Buhari government destroyed the institutions that make this country. Tinubu government also came in and is doing the worst. You can see that swift step they took yesterday by allowing our drone, is it drone they call it, or what is it called? Our Navy men to be on the airspace to make sure the coup, to counter the coup so that the coup will not hold in Benin, yes, the Republic, just because the France president called Bola Ahmed Tinubu to put an end. Don't be shocked when you see the relationship between Macron and Tinubu. You are doubting. There is a big ties they are trying. Tinubu is feeling that maybe the Northerners are too in strong connection with the Britain. So maybe probably for him to be able to succeed, he need to cut that ties so that he will make relationship with France. That is all what is just happening now. Just a call that Macron call. Tinubu order his men to go to stop Niger, to stop Benin Republic, even without the Senate, the House of Assembly aware of it. Our institution has been totally destroyed by these few greedy people who never consider that whatever you sow today is what you will reap tomorrow. Oh, this and this. As a result of rascality, shenanigans that Buhari government did is what Tinubu also is inherited, and is also doing the same thing now. Would you ever imagine that Nigeria government can sweep into action, organize their drone, their officers to occupy the space so that coup will not happen? But in Nigeria here, generals are being brutal, are being quiet. We are seeing how they are kidnapping school girls, but no drone. It's to tell you that the government have hand in the insecurity that is happening today. And that's what will take us to a word of a General Abacha, who said that any insecurity that is more than 24 hours, that the government have hand in it. What else are you waiting for? Has Nnamdi Kanu not been vindicated? Shame to all those Efulefu Southeast leader who say, oh, Nnamdi Kanu is chasing cloud. Nnamdi Kanu is here to chase money. You that is not chasing cloud, what have you done in the Southeast? No, what have you done? What have they done in the Southeast? The same way they praise Buhari government, they turn people like Rocha Sokorocha, the rest of them. What has come out from it? What has Indigbo? What have they benefited? Is it not high time they stand up and tell themselves the truth? Since 1999 that Yakubu Gowon say no Victor, no vanquish, Igbo should come in. Has Igbo been allowed to go to the corridors of power? You think Omoresho is lying? That Igbo man can never go to the corridors of power? Is to tell you that even Tinubu and the rest leaders in Nigeria, they know what they are doing in terms of insecurity in Nigeria. These guys are being backed up with men that matters. And that's why they can come, they can kidnap numbers of girls. At the end of the day, ransom will be paid to them. They will release those guys. If you see the action the federal government took yesterday in Benin, you will know that if they are taking the same action, there is no hiding space. I think it's the shame now to those people who are dragging Donald Trump. The same thing they are accusing Donald Trump of, oh, Donald Trump want to invade Nigeria. Donald Trump is because of Tunde Bakare. Most of these are spiritual leaders that have lost the respect we have for them. Because the same this Tunde Bakare then was the one occupy Ojota, saying all manner of things. He called Jonathan all manner of names. But today, maybe probably because Tinubu is a Obama. He has paid visit to Tinubu. He hardly condemned the government of the day. But this is the same man who he used all his available means to pro Jonathan government, like Christian to Christians. Is to tell you that if you are still out there, you are allowing most of these religious leaders to deceive you, you're on your own. They themselves want to build their empire. When it matters most, they know. They say blood is thicker than water. And that's why in 2023 election, where Peter Obi was running against Bola Ahmed Tinubu, a popular pastor in Southwest here, that he can never forsake his brother and go and vote for Moibu. But when it is time for tithe and offering, it's Moibu that donate more. When he reach projects, building of projects, it's Moibu that give more. Is it not the high time for Igbos to stand up and wake up? That the call is now. That everything that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have said is nothing but the truth. You can no longer shy away from it. Now, the people of Kwara now, they are rejoicing. Because US drone have finally landed. And they are going to fish out all these hiding people that the government are trying every available means to protect. There's no Christian genocide, there's no this thing. But they are buying people, they are kidnapping people on a daily basis. What has Bola Ahmed Tinubu government done? He did nothing. If you ask him, you say his hands is tied. Who is tying his hands? Is it Macron? When I told you people that the only solution to Nigeria is to divide the country. When you see people like China is talking, we will stand behind you. Everybody is finding a way to get the country they will keep making. The same way France. France has discovered now, you know, places like Algeria, places like through Abraham Traore, now most of the African country, DR Congo, the rest of them, their eyes have opened. France is no longer sucking from them. So they are looking for available country they can keep sucking from. And that's why they are doing all these things. They are doing. They know you go to Togo. I think France was the one that colonized. They got their independence also from France. So France now, directly or indirectly, is making this Benin Republic. So they don't want anything cool, because when there is cool, it will be so very difficult for them to penetrate. They use this democracy in Africa to destroy Africa the more. And that's why you can see many of Africa countries now, they are gradually embracing a military way. I will say military is the best. No, but this set of rascality leadership we have in democracy in Africa, they are worsening the case. Go and study the president of Benin Republic, what he's doing currently. How he wants to turn Benin to his family as a family enterprise. And people are saying, no, we can't allow it. But because of this, they are